Look at the hideous mouth on this dog. Hubble was so ugly that he did not even have a house to live in when he won the Ugliest Dog contest in the UK. He was in a dog shelter in Leeds after the hound was left in the woods. He was thought to be around 8 years old when he won the award. His mouth full of very nasty, rotting teeth helped to set him apart. Luckily, he was adopted by caring people who cannot imagine their lives without their unusual furry friend. Another ugly dog with a puss that only an owner could love. This 2-year-old is a half-blind pointer mix that was left in an animal shelter in the UK. Then he got lucky, he was named the ugliest dog in the UK, and all of a sudden, tons of people wanted to give Ugg a home. The lucky winner was a woman named April Parker, who is 36 years old and has 2 children. She renamed Ugg to Doug after adopting him. We think that the name Ugg is more apt, but we guess it is up to the owner to name her ugly dog. You may recognize Rascal from his role as a zombie dog in the horror flick Zombie. Rascal won the 2002 title at the World's Ugliest Dog Contest, a wacky and heartwarming competition that celebrates aesthetically challenged canines and the humans who love them. Rascal comes from a long line of ugly dogs. His mother, grandmother, and grandfather have all won ugly dog competitions. In fact, Rascal's grandfather Che is in the Guinness Book of World Records for winning the most ugly dog competitions of all time. Naturally hairless and covered with spots and warts, Rascal is a purebred Chinese crested dog. Heather People's dog Archie is ugly, really ugly. Actually, it's so ugly that it won the 2006 World's Ugliest Dog contest at the Sonoma Marin Fair in Petaluma, California. Archie, a practically hairless purebred Chinese crested who sports a ratty mohawk, 4 teeth and a very long tongue. His owner, from Arizona, doesn't think of Archie as ugly. She sees a lot of beauty under the exterior. Archie triumphed over a field of 14 finalists. He won $1,000, a trophy and various other prizes, including international fame. This hideous dog won the Ugliest Dog contest in California in 2007. He is a mix of Chinese crested and Chihuahua. He won the blue ribbon in that year because he is truly one ugly dog. Elwood's owner was very happy to win the prize, as well as the cash award of $1,000. The owner stated that the breeder of the dog had said that he intended to euthanize the dog at birth because he was simply too ugly to be sold. Sometimes even when the odds are stacked against you, you can do great things. Gus had everything against him in 2008. He was missing a leg, and had cancer through his body, but he won the Ugliest Dog contest in California that year. Gus was also a Chinese crested who was 9 years old. He was rescued from a bad home, and then he lost one of his legs to cancer, and his eye from a fight with a cat. Gus did not live very long after he won his award. He died only 5 months later, sadly. This Southern Belly won first prize at the World's Ugliest Dog competition at the Sonoma Marin Fair in 2009 at the age of 15. A Chinese crested dog who was adopted when she was about 7, Miss Ellie's looks earned her worldwide media attention. And like every good beauty queen, Miss Ellie also had a heartfelt message for her adoring fans. According to her owner-cum-spokesperson, Dawn Goring, Miss Ellie really hopes to be a spokesmodel for rescue dogs of the not-so-cute kind. Miss Ellie was entered to compete again in the 2010 competition, but sadly, fate had other plans. She died before the competition took place. Pabst is fairly unique in our list because he is one of the few that was able to beat those very ugly and tough-to-beat Chinese cresteds, who seem to be just destined to be the ugliest dogs on earth. Pabst won the 2009 Ugliest Dog contest in California, and he even managed to beat Miss Ellie. Pabst is a boxer mix and he was 4 when he won the big prize. He was named Pabst because his owner likened his face to the cheap, bitter taste of Pabst Blue Ribbon beer. Princess Abby is a strange Chihuahua with very twisted rear legs, a spine that is curved and an eye that always squints. Who would have ever thought that such strange physical deformities could lead to greatness? Well, it happened in 2010, when he won the world's ugliest dog contest. This dog was rescued by its new owner from the Humane Society. Princess Abby had been abandoned on the street after being infested with ticks and fleas. Yoda won the 2011 World's Ugliest Dog contest at the Sonoma Marin Fair for her short tufts of hair, protruding tongue, and long, seemingly hairless legs. The 1.8-pound pooch had lived a rough life before Terry Schumacher found her abandoned behind an apartment building and mistook her for a rat. The dog went on to bag $1,000 and a trophy 15 times her size when she won the contest held in Petaluma, California, in June 2011. Yoda and Schumacher became famous, appearing on national television. The 2012 winner of World's Ugliest Dog competition is Mowgli, an 8-year-old Chinese crested with a short snout, beady eyes, and several unkempt white whiskers, owned by Beth Nicholson of Peterborough, England. Mowgli was first dog from outside the United States to win. He'd already won a Britain's Ugliest Dog award in 2005. Competing for fame, $1,000 and a year's worth of dog cookies, Mowgli won the honor by beating out 28 other ugly dogs from around the world. A huge-headed, duck-footed mix of Beagle, Boxer and Basset Hound was the upset winner at the 25th Annual World's Ugliest Dog Contest of 2013. Wally, the 4-year-old Beagle Boxer Basset Hound mix, went on to win top honors at the 25th Annual World's Ugliest Dog Contest. This dog looked like he's been photoshopped with pieces from various dogs, and maybe a few other animals, Judge Brian Sobel said. Judges said they were especially impressed by Wally's bizarre waddle of a walk. Wally wins $1,500 and will make several network TV appearances, including NBC's Today Show and ABC's Jimmy Kimmel Live. This 2-year-old rescue dog won the official title of World's Ugliest Dog in 2014, but his owner loves him just the way he is. Peanut, a rescue dog with unknown breed origins, was crowned the world's ugliest dog at the Sonoma Marin Fair in Petaluma, California. The dog's owner, Holly Chandler of Greenville, North Carolina, says 2-year-old Peanut is a victim of animal abuse and was injured in a fire, though he's healthy now. He doesn't have lips anymore, Chandler says. His eyelids are also gone, and so he can't close his eyes, so therefore his eyes water. The tears drain into his nose and so he has nice little snot bubbles because of it. So it's great, that adds to his character. This year's World's Ugliest Dog contest winner is none other than the very ugly, yet adorable, Quasimodo. Quasimodo is a 10-year-old pit Dutch Shepherd mixed breed, from Florida who was abandoned at an animal shelter before being taken home by one of the veterinarians. Her odd appearance is primarily due to the fact that she has multiple defects in her spine, causing her back to be too short for the rest of her body. Quasimodo and his owner also made an appearance on the Jimmy Kimmel Show where the world's ugliest dog received a makeover. Sam is probably the most famous ugly dog on our list. Sam has been all over the news on TV and magazines all around the world for his great ugliness. He's so darn ugly he almost is cute, isn't her? This is probably the ugliest dog ever, and he won many awards for this dubious distinction. Sam sort of was a bizarre cross between that crypt keeper dude and a very ugly gremlin. This hideous dog was of a breed known as the Chinese Crested. He won the World's Ugliest Dog competition in California in 2005. He also won the same award in 2003 and 2004. There probably never was an uglier dog than Sam. Sadly, the 14-year-old Sam suffered from a myriad of health problems. He died of cancer in November of 2005.